Oklahoma's best country, K-Law 101 live and local from Terry Allen's Guitar Bar, 1816 Southwest 11th Street. We're going to take first 2 seconds and we're going to talk about Danny Carson. Danny's somebody else that you've worked very well with. And I have to tell you, she has been around us for at least for the last year that we've been doing this show. And her maturity in the last year is just unbelievable. What Danny has done and accomplished in just a year. She's a senior in high school, for goodness sakes.
Absolutely. I first started watching her, I guess, probably a year and a half ago. Started getting a little more involved, following, and, got to meet her, and I was really surprised that she was there on Sunday, and
she heard about you, Jay. She wanted to help out. Isn't that cool? The way
awesome.
Musicians just band together like that.
They do, especially here in Lawton. I love it, and it was special. I met her mom and dad, and we hung out and gave her a big hug, and she rocked it.
She's a sweet girl, I have to tell you that. Speaking of people with big hearts, with musicians, I have to tell you, Terry is one of those people as well. I mean, Terry, if you come to him and say, listen, man, we need to do something. In fact, we got another one coming up very soon, another benefit, or not really a benefit. It's more like a tribute thing. What day is that? The 20th. On the 20th of this month for Ronnie Garcia. That's going to be happening at Guitar Bar that night as well. I mean, seriously, it's just a place where people can come together and spend all Sunday having a great time, listening to lots of live music. And if you want to hear a lot of different types of music, this is the time you need to go, because you're going to be all afternoon from like 3 o'clock on. You'll get great food, you'll get great music, great fun, and really good service. It's perfect the way that works out. Terry and the gang there at Guitar Bar always make it special.
I love them. Absolutely.
And I think that's awesome. Yeah, I really do too. I know Kelly's been a part of a couple of different fundraisers there as well. He and Monty do some acoustic stuff with that too. And don't ever miss their set, because he won't let you forget it. Right. I'm just saying. Yeah. Even though they don't get up early enough to hear me in the morning, I'm just saying that too.
I do.
I'm there.
I tune in.
Waylon Holly. Okay, so let's talk about this song, Austin on My Mind. I love the story that you tell that goes along with this, and I kind of think that you could almost interchange the word Dallas in this, when you're talking about your trip going to pick up your CDs.
Yeah, I could very easily.
You had quite a challenge on a road trip that you took about this time last year, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I had to make it by myself.
Yeah.
It sucked.
I know.
I went up I-40 out that way, going to Talladega, going to see my brothers and some kinfolk out there for the NASCAR race. And then my brother told me, he said, man, I'll ride back with you. I was like, all right, cool. No, that didn't happen. I was like, well, you know what? Y'all going I-40? I'm coming back I-20. And I was coming through, I was just the other side of the Louisiana state line, and I seen a sign that said, Austin, next right. And I'm like, and for 150 miles, I mean, Austin was on my mind. I'm like, man, and then it kind of clicked, and then I'm going to write a song. And I got to thinking about things, and just driving down the road, no radio on or nothing. And I get home, and I mean, the next morning, I wake up, and it was still on my brain, on my mind.
I get it.
I grabbed a guitar and a notepad, and I sat on the front porch and in my pajamas and a pair of flip-flops, and I wrote a song. I did. I had my pajamas and a pair of flip-flops. I ain't lying. I got a church pew on my deck, and I sat on that church pew, and I finished writing that song. It took me about, honestly, total finish, music and everything, took me about 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
After I finally got, put it on paper and everything. And it turned out great. And then I had a rehearsal night, just Stuart and I, Stuart Robertson, my fiddle player, and he laid down the fiddle tracks and come up with the lines for me and everything. And then, of course, we take it to Sojourn Studios out here in Lawton, Oklahoma, Jay Alexander, and we laid it down, and it turned out great, and I'm so proud of it. Well,
and this is what we're going to hear right now. It's Waylon Holly, Austin on My Mind, live in local Terry Allen's Guitar Bar on K-Law 101.
Said goodbye to Oklahoma with Austin on my mind. playing music down this lonesome road. And I won't return this time. I lost my wife and children, trying to make myself a name. I done time down in Dallas, I only have myself to blame. Trip through Mississippi, I spent a year in New Orleans, then I cut across to Houston. Man, that place put me on my knees. I finally made it up to Austin, a place where dreams they all come true. Well, they welcomed me with open arms, and they said, boy, I think we found a place for you. Singing on the radio with the whole world listening to. For all the folks that said I had no chance, well, I wrote this song for you. Said goodbye to Oklahoma with Austin on my mind.
Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar in the studio. One last time, Waylon Holly, Jay Alexander. The music from the Jay Alexander fundraiser that happened just a couple of months ago at Terry Allen's Guitar Bar. Waylon, thank you so much.
Thank you,
First of all, for
Jerry.
being in the studio. We love
Absolutely.
you. You know. What is it? I'm just serious. I'm serious. I use that all the time.
Do you?
I do.
Well,
I steal it. And I always give you full credit
Do
for it
you?
when I use
Really?
it. Yeah.
Well.
I said, what is that Waylon Holly always says? Because I'm serious.
Well, Jerry, it's always a pleasure to come in here. It really is. Thank
I know,
you so
right?
much for having me. I know, right?
Just
Really?
kidding. I'm just kidding.
You hurt my feeling. I had one left, and you just hurt it. I'm
Well,
serious.
no, you know I love having you in the studio. In fact, you've been here a couple of times with me doing best of shows,
Yes.
which is just kind of fun too, because then we can talk about everybody.
Yeah, and then sometimes you have me on a morning show too, and that's
Yes,
always a pleasure.
yes, during vacation time.
Yep, vacation.
I know I've got a couple people that are kind of standing in line to do the morning show
Yeah, but
too.
you got to kick them out.
It's not as easy as it looks. It's
I'm
really
just kidding.
it's not.
I mean, I'm serious.
I'm serious. Yes, Jay. I'm so glad to have you in the studio too, and you paid me the highest compliment ever. You said you're moving buttons. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. It's just kind of loud in my ear, so I just changed it a little bit.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Well, please tell Tanner that we missed him tonight.
Absolutely.
And he's a special kid, I have to tell you, and I think that you rub off on him a little bit.
Thank
of
you.
course, with all of the technical stuff, you definitely rub off
He
on
needs
him.
to rub a paddle on him every now and then. No, I'm serious. No, Tanner's a good kid. Tanner, I love you, little buddy. Call
I
me
love you,
sometime.
son.
Oh, well, I tell you what. Yeah, he is definitely a good kid. Kelly, thank you for being in the studio. We've got Jonna here as well.
Oh, Jonna's back there?
Jonna's
Jonna,
here.
where you been?
You can't even see her because she's way back there in the back of the house.
Oh, how sweet.
All right, you do have one more song that you're going to play live for us
I
tonight
do?
before we go. Yes, you do.
Oh,
Remember?
remember.
That's the one.
Remember,
Yeah.
remember.
It's from the brand new CD from Waylon Holly. It's called Played It All Wrong. You can get it. Tell us where you can get it.
You can get it at Crutcher's. You can get it at Tiny Mays in Elgin. And you can get it at the Elgin Napa store right now. I'm working on getting it in a few more locations. But, yeah.
Very good. Speaking of Tiny Ways, I think Kelly Walker, Monty Bridges, and Aaron Curry just played there last night. So, way to go. Pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody. I'm trying to get everybody some pub, okay? Because that's what I do.
That's what you do.
That's what I do.
That's how you roll.
That's right, Puddin'.
That's right. Dumpling.
All right, here it is. Waylon Holly, live and local Terry Allen's Guitar Bar. It's Remember on K-Law 101.
High school days, football games, Friday night lights, all hell we raised. But I don't regret a single thing we did, like that night underneath that old Beaver Creek Bridge. We fell asleep in the moonlight, your sweating body lying next to mine. I woke you up and said, girl, I gotta get you home. And those were the days you always will remember. Those are the times you'll never forget. I'll always love you, baby, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Remember that night in your pasture gate? Oh, you said you were coming, and you begged me to wait for you to sneak out, but your mama knew. She never told your daddy, 'cause she knew what he'd do. I couldn't wait to touch you again. You're my lover and my best friend. I kept you out until the break of dawn. And those were the days you always will remember. Those are the times you'll never forget. I'll always love you, baby. You ain't seen nothing yet. And those were the days you always will remember. And those are the times you never forget. I'll always love you, baby. You ain't seen nothing.